Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angels Stadium. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Yusei Kikuchi.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. And that's downstairs. And we're off and running from Anaheim. And here it comes. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And that's in for a strike. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Nope, he held back. Lifted in the air, right center field. Adele on the run. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Lau at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. One out, bases empty. That misses, and a count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Now all even up. Popped up right side. Kikuchi nabs it, and there are two down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Two down, bases empty. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two outs, bases empty. Popped up. Trout on his horse. Snags it on the run. And that is that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back in Anaheim, and towing the slab in this one, Shane McClanahan. What do you have on him, Chris?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Ball one there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Full count.
Caught him looking for the K.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Right through there for a strike.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Pitch misses. Ball one. Swings through that one for strike two.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. On the ground to first. Boots it. Still able to fire over. No, bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Angels go quietly there. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Kikuchi back to work. Yeah, slider misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air to left center. Ward brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jansen measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Missed inside with the curve. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. No. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fastball is outside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. We'll see another payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Popped up. Neto. 2 down.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
And here is Christopher Morel. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And there's a foul ball. And that misses. And it's 2-1. Second inning here, no score. Tap foul at the plate. 2-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now here is Jose Caballero. That's a strike. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here at the top of the second. Now 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Fouls one off. 2-2. One run across in the frame so far. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Up the middle. Sends it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Bottom of the second. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Nolan Schanuel.
Nolan Schanuel.
Line drive. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Zach.
And next for LA, Zach Neto. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
At the plate, Logan O'Hoppe. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Now snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Neto leads off first with one away. And a big swing and a miss.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And that's too high. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, left field. Palacios sizing this one up. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here is Moncada. Breaking ball misses down and away. That's in there, and the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the air, right field, low, snags it, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We play 2 full. It's the Rays 1 and the Angels nothing. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first.
That's an out.
Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting ninth, center fielder Johnny DeLuca.
And stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Foul ball. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, second baseman Brandon
And now
Lau.
it's Brandon Lau. He popped out his first time. That one fouled off. Diaz off of first with 2 away. And that one in the air center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 1 left for Tampa, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back
And
to the
leading
ballpark.
off for the
Set for the bottom of the third. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Fouled off left side.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. Out. And to drop third strike leads to the first out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Joe Adell. A little bit low.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Palacios settles under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the lineup flips over. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 0 for 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first. Out. And that is the inning. Angels held in check. They trail here 1-0. On to the fourth. Now up for Tampa Bay. Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Popped in the air. Left field. Ward hauls it in, and there's one away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now Josh Lowe. And that's a little bit high, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up.
1 ball,
that was ugly.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that hits the bag.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Now it's Jansen to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out. That's outside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And that is out of play. And that one is inside.
2-1.
Step off, throw to first. Low, back on a dive. Low, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a foul, out of play. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered here in this one. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Adele makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. The Rays strand just the 1. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Angel Stadium. Now it's the power speed combo. Mike Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And a foul ball.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
On the ground, right side, sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And next for the Angels, Jorge Soler. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner takes off. Fought off foul.
Ball, go. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Off the plate inside, 3-1. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! That's worth the price of admission. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach
Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
Ball,
close, but called a ball. And that's ball one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Still only one out here in the inning. And that one fouled off. That one fouled off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Just missed. That's a little bit low. Here's a 2-1. And a foul ball. Smoked on the ground a second. Lau sends it to first. That is the inning. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Caballero. Kikuchi back to work. Ripped to short. Rolls across the diamond. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder, Richie Palacios.
And now here is Richie Palacios. Grounded out his first time.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Palacios in his second season, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Rays down by a run. That one way outside. Now 1-2. That one missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This one high in the air to left center. Ward sizes this one up, hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
Next to hit for the Rays. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball two. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. And they'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Love how he became a really tough out with two strikes right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. It's so hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Yeah, the batter now, Yandy Diaz. That one's upstairs, ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Outside low, and the count is even 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
The 2-2. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. The runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Angels 2, the Rays 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
That's in there. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Way inside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Full count.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels.
So digging in,
Second
Luis
baseman,
Rengifo.
Luis
He's 0 for 1.
Rengifo.
That one almost got him.
One ball, one strike. High. Ball.
And a good eye there.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Joe Adell.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. Fly to left his first time. And it's fouled away. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Angels go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back, all set for the top of the 6th. Now here is Brandon Lau. And that's down and away. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ben Joyce getting ready to go. Burke also throwing. That one a little bit high, and it's 2-0. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Yusei Kikuchi won't go any further tonight. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the Angels.
We've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Hans
52.
Kraus.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Caminero now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. with the tying run at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Bounce to the right side. Shonwell takes it to the bag. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Now batting, right fielder Josh Lowe.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe, 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Lau stands at third with one gone in the inning. And downstairs. That one misses. 2-1. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1 is on the way. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Danny Jansen to hit here. And that's fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
First and third, one down. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
On the ground to third. Fires to second for one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Low makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Here's Trout.
Right fielder.
This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Fastball for a strike.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Soler.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jorge Soler. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
First offering, and it just misses.
What's good pitch there.
No strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. And that one is in the dirt. And it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And the Angels are gone in order. But they still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Angels.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
44.
Ben Joyce.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Ball one there.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
2-2.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Jose Caballero has grounded out a couple of times. That one at triple digits.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Adele puts it away, and there's 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left
And the
fielder,
batter now,
Richie
Richie Palacios. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Swings through that.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Rays held in check here. They're down 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Drew Rasmussen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Drew Rasmussen.
Well, one-run game, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Nolan Shadowell. First pitch just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Edwin Uceta up and loosening in the pen. Clevenger getting cranked up as well. The 1-0.
2-0.
Swing and a foul straight back. The 2-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Top of the zone for a called strike. The 1-1. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 1 gone here.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now the catcher up to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. And that one popped in the air, left field. Palacios. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Here is Yoan Moncada. Hard hit to third. That's the inning. Angels strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to begin the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. Joyce back to work. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kenley Jansen, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Burke getting loose as well. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one missing inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Full count.
That's a really good take.
Yandy Diaz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one away.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one catches the zone, and a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Brandon Lau in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One down, base is empty. Back to right. And that's a base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ben Joyce is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Brock
number
Burke.
46.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Making a move at first. Pitch running here for the Rays, Jake Mangum.
Number 28. Jake Mangum.
And stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lau. 1 for 3. Snap throw to first. Mangum back in on a dive.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Late swing, foul to the left.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
On the ground, right side, sneaks through, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
2 consecutive base hits for this team.
Up
He kind of
next
rolled
for
over
Tampa
on this
Bay,
pitch a little
third
bit,
baseman,
but he got
Junior
enough behind it to
Caminero.
shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Hit in the air, left field. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder Josh Lowe.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he's sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Swing and a miss.
A pitch started in, ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Good job to fight that one off. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And a swing and a miss. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now
Jonathan
playing
Aranda
first base.
getting loose there.
Number
He's now in the game at
62.
first.
Jonathan Aranda.
Well, one-run
And
game.
leading
So
off
in now for the
Hello.
Angels, Luis
Second
Rengifo.
baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Rasmussen goes 6'1", 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. He swings and fouls one off. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. Oh,
No.
he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. DeLuca pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Angels.
2 down, bases empty. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A shot to the opposite field, and they add to the lead. It's 3-1.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. That cutter low and away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good wood to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Trout. Inside, ball 1. Two down, nobody on. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That's off the inside corner. And now 3-0. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Manuel Rodriguez warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Sulcer warming up as well. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and foul ball. 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. And that's inside, and a good at bat ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Up next,
one of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Two outs.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance for the Rays coming up.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Angels.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Kenley
74.
Jansen.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Danny Jansen getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Jansen, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Fouled off down the right side. Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Morel digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1-1.
That one to first, and it goes just foul. Jansen fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through it for the K. Down to the last out for the Rays.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Caballero stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Check swing. He held up. And the count is 2-0. That one way inside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And he takes a strike. The Rays down by a pair here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike. Jansen is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
And your final 3-1. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.